Well, there's a new development in the case against Kenneth Law, the Ontario man accused of selling sodium nitrite kits to people who later died by suicide. CTV News has learned the charges against Law have been upgraded from second degree to first. CTV's Kamil Karamali joins us now for more. And Kamil, what does that upgrade mean? Does it change the investigation at all?
Yeah, absolutely. So many twists and turns in this case, Roger, that spans the globe. We know that it was back in December that Kenneth Law was charged with second-degree murder charges, 14 second-degree murder charges. That has now been all 14 have now been upgraded to first-degree murder charges. And what a first-degree murder charge implies is that police believe the murder was planned and deliberate, and usually means no chance for parole if a person is found guilty. So that is obviously the main shift in these charges being upgraded. Now, the former chef from Mississauga alleged to have sold sodium nitrate online to people who later died by suicide. The preservative, it can be deadly in large doses. So he's also accused of selling other products related to suicide, like rubber tubing and gas masks. Now, Law's lawyer has spoken. He said he will plead not guilty, saying he's not responsible for what people do with his products. That's in Law's words through his lawyer. And Roger, Law also faces 14 additional charges of aiding and abetting suicide.
Have we heard anything from the family members of victims?
Yeah, it's still very fresh for them. Our CTV Toronto reporter, Jonathan Woodward, very much on this story from day one, and he has spoken to a couple of family members who he says they told him that they got the call from victim services just last night. So he's saying that it's still very fresh from them. They were still a little bit in shock, but not getting too much out of them in these early stages of learning that it's going to be a first-degree murder charge. Now, just to recap how widely this spans, Roger, we know that there were 1,200 packages alleged to have sold across the world to over 40 countries. Now, 160 of those packages were shipped across Canada and resulted, it's accused that they resulted in 14 deaths in Ontario. Now, those who died ranged from the ages of 16 to 36, and CTV's own count of the alleged victims spans not only through Canada, but through the US, UK, and New Zealand, and have counted over 120 alleged victims. So just giving you a scope of how wide this spans. Now, we know that Law is expected to appear in court next on Tuesday of next week, which is January 30th.
So it sounds like this investigation is by no means over. CTV's Kamil Karamali, thank you very much for that update.